So let's jump into this and go over quickly what exactly is cybersecurity and ethical hacking. So cybersecurity, just put simply, is the act of taking certain measures to ensure that a network and its information is safe. So just protecting your network, protecting your assets, protecting your data, protecting your computers. That's all really cybersecurity is at a very broad and high level. And some examples of implementing, cybersecurity that you might have heard of would be using a firewall, requiring strong passwords to log into the computers. Installing an antivirus software is also another, example of implementing cybersecurity. So when we're talking about ethical hacking is the act of attempting to break into a network to uncover vulnerabilities that may be present. So when we say break into, not in an illegal way, ethical hacking is a very professional and approved way. You don't do anything without permission, and we're trying to break into it, quote unquote, so that we can figure out, where the holes in this cybersecurity are, so that we can fix them. That's the whole goal of ethical hacking. So even though it's technically hacking, it's legal because all the testing is done according to previously agreed upon rules. And those are called rules of engagement. You can go ahead and look those up on your own if you're interested in it. But that's very important when it comes to ethical hacking, because you want to make sure that all the liabilities, are laid out. Make sure that you know what you're doing. Make sure that your client knows exactly what you're doing and what you're not allowed to do, what IP addresses, what computers you can touch, different things like that. So if we had to, talk about the difference, then, what would it be? So cybersecurity as a whole just focuses on protecting a network from potential attacks and dangers, like I said before. And this includes offensive actions like ethical hacking and defensive action, which people like to call blue teaming as well. Ethical hacking falls under the umbrella of cybersecurity and is also an integral part of any cybersecurity program. Ethical hacking is a part of cybersecurity. It just tests the network's defenses against attacks, and that hackers will be launching, so that we can, fix those vulnerabilities that are there before the hackers can get to it. All right.